Chapter 3. I'll quit after just one semester. After meeting the pastor, a quiet war began inside me. On one side, a cynical voice born of 15 years of failure whispered relentlessly, "Don't be a fool. Don't fall for a fleeting, sentimental feeling. Nothing has actually changed. You are a failure." But on the other side, the fiery memory of my 20-year-old self, long forgotten, began to kindle a faint warmth. Now that I had identified that thirst, I could no longer simply ignore it. As I wrestled with this confusion, my second oldest sister delivered the final push. It wasn't a command or a demand, but a practical and tempting proposal. "Fine, then just go for one semester. What have you got to lose? If you try it and it's really not for you, you can quit then. Just one semester." At that moment, it felt as if a blocked dam had burst. Yes, that's it. When I framed it not as a life-altering decision, but as a one-semester trial, my heart felt instantly lighter. It seemed like the perfect escape hatch, a way to protect the last shred of a failure's pride. I grabbed the offer eagerly. I deliberately spoke in a loud voice to my wife and sister, wanting to flaunt just how conditional and temporary my decision was. "All right, I'll do it for just one semester, and if it's not for me, I can quit with no regrets. You promise?" "Of course you can," they chimed in, as if they'd been waiting for this. Emboldened, I applied to the theological seminary, puffing out my chest as if I were doing them a huge favor. "Let's give this thing a shot." A few days later, an acceptance letter arrived. A stone thrown for fun had actually hit its mark. There was no turning back. The moment I held that letter, all my bravado evaporated, and a wave of fear washed over me. From that night on, my prayers changed completely. My true wrestling with God had begun. I would kneel alone in the empty academy or in a dark room. My prayers were no longer bitter complaints. They were desperate questions with my very soul on the line. "God, am I really meant to study theology? Are you truly sending me? Did you really entrust this work to me? If you did, please let me know. Let me hear your voice. Give me a heart that can listen. I desperately want to know your will. God, I can't take any more failure and frustration. It's too painful. If this is really my path, show me in a way that leaves no room for doubt. Please, I need to know." My prayers turned into sobs, and my sobs into cries that echoed in the night. And to this desperate plea, in which I had gambled everything, Father God began to answer one by one in his own unique way, and a stunning miracle began. I, who had heard but never truly listened, who had looked but never truly seen, finally began to hear and to see.